Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Quincy Williams in there for the stop.
One, right? What's your set?
Burrow here on second down. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. Back deep to receive the explosive Cavante Turpin. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Extend.
They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll take this up past the 40. A pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Don't jump. Ready? You got a mini base. Why not? Sit high.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
On the run, here's Hall. And he's going to take this all the way home. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Myles, good on the extra point. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Gun.
Now Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
Burrow to the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. 13 yards on that pass play. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
First down, Bengals.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
11 mighty. 11.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on time.
Here we go. 12. 11 empty.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll air it out down the middle. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
First and 10.
Here we go.
Duvernay in motion.
All right.
Oh, no. That is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. The defense puts 2 points on the board with a safety. But, Greg, a lot of credit, not just to the defense, but special teams as well.
Give that assist here, Mike, to the punter. Just the play go, being able to pin that offense deep inside their own territory leads directly to that 2-point safety.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go.
Here's Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Here we go. 11. 12.
We are through one. The Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment.
On 2. Let's get set. 11 MT Tate. 11 Thomas. mighty. 11, mighty. Dot.
A first down throw for Burrow. A throw left side finds Dell.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Dot.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
Come on now, that's just unfair. You're asking them to stop a fullback cold. All he needed was a couple inches to pick up the first down. Mike, I think if they run that play 10 different times, he's moving the chains.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here, you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit, because that one went nowhere.
Dot.
2nd down, Burrow. That's caught downfield by Hamler. And he will go all the way. K.J. Hamler. Touchdown, Bengals. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will up it to a 2-point lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And that right there is how you regain momentum. You just gave up the lead, but now here comes a huge boost by your special teams. Just an excellent return. Going to set them up with great starting position on this next drive.
You'll find Mostert out of the backfield. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Hey, never mind. Monday.
Duvernay in motion.
Go.
Fields now on 2nd down. Quick throw taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Here we go, Scott.
Duvernay in motion. 2 minutes to go. First half in a 2-point game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
A big loss on the play brings up 2nd down.
Here we go, Scott.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Right.
Now, Fields. He's going to air this one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming. and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Myers on for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Here we go, here we go. Back.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Jets will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag.
You got to meet. Here we go.
Back to throw is Fields. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, here we go. Yep. Hey, 10. Sit high.
Fields now. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock, catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Myers' kick is good. So a very tight first half, a 1-point game here at the break. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. Duvernay with the grab. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Ready?
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. They get 18 on the pitch and catch, and the Jets have a 1st down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Duvernay in motion. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Hey, can. Go.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a 1st down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Here we go, Scott.
1st down. Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
Off the play action, here's Fields. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Fields. Open man, that's Duvernay. And he's going to have enough for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Here we go.
Second down. It's Fields. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle is made here at the 3-yard line. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Myles, good on the extra point. And the Jets are going to open up the lead to 8. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
A carry here for Brown. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11. 12. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. They get 22 yards there. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow now. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Gun.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's got his man complete to Dell. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. 11.
To throw is Burrow. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit. Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Tonight.
A give. Here's Hall. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
They'll go again with Hall. Hall, a 1st down and more. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll drop to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Go.
They'll try the right side with Hall. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third and 6.
West right, sit. Don't jump. Ready? Out. Let's go. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. This one complete to Watkins. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Jets first down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Here we go, son. Hey, carry. Right.
They will run it over center with Hall. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here we go.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Set.
They'll run right here with Mostert. Mostert, the first down, and more. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now the point after try from Myles. The kick is good. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT tight. 11 MT tight. Stop.
Burrow working in the pistol. Going up top. That is hard. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
11.
And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. Here is 1st and goal.
Here we go. Eleven. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Sauce Gardner, as good as they come. There to knock that one away.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal.
12. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals have cut the deficit to 5. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here we go, Set.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it.
Here we go, Set. EQ.
This one in the win column for the Jets. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often.